Hi, this is Rachel from RightStart. I wanted to walk you through how to do multivides. That would be division or multiplication and division. This is warm-up practice sheet 1. So let me walk you through. First of all, you just do the regular multiplication initially. So 6 times 2 is 12. So we'll put that down there. Now we're going to multiply 12 times 3. So notice these numbers are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go in order. So here we have 12 times 3, which is 36. We're going to multiply that by 4. So 6 times 4 is 24. And then 12 and 2 more is 144. Now we're going to multiply it by 5. 5 times 4 is 20. I know you already know this, 22. 720, and then 7 times 6, obviously that would be, 0 times 6 is 0, 12, and then 43, and then we have 7, which is 0, 14, 21, 22, and then 28, 30. Okay, so now we've done that. So how do you do the division part? Well, first of all, we're going to go backwards. As opposed to putting the solution on top, we're actually going to put it on the bottom. But we're going to start by dividing it by 2. We're going to start again by 2. So we're going to put 2 here. So how many times does 2 go into 3? It goes 1 time. And we have 1 left over, right? So we would actually do this. If you wanted to think about it this way, 2 times 1 is 2, 3 minus 2 is 1. So we're going to put our 1 up here. We're carrying our 1. 2 goes into 10 5 times evenly, so we don't have any remainders. 2 goes into 2, how many times? 1. 2 goes into 4 twice, and 2 goes into 0 times. That's our first one. This is a very messy job. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so then our next number is 3. 3 doesn't go into 1. 3 goes into 15, though, 5 times. 3 does not go into 1, so we're going to put our 0 down. 3 goes into 12, though. We could do this a couple ways. I leave these here, but 3 goes into 1 0 times. 3 times 0 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. So you could also put your 1 up there. All right, so 3 goes into 12 4 times, and then 3 goes into 0 times. And then we're just going to keep dropping them down the next number. So notice I'm going in numerical order here. 4 goes into 5 1 time with 1 remainder. So I'm going to put my 1 up there. 4 goes into 10 2 times with 2 as my remainder. So I'm putting that in 24. 4 goes into 24 6 times and with no remainders. And 4 goes into 0 times. Let's do the 5. 5 goes into 1, no times, so we're going to go to the 12. 5 goes into 12 2 times with 2 remaining. 5 goes into 26 5 times with 1 remainder, and 5 goes into 10 twice. So we're getting close. Then we're doing the 6. 6 goes into, not into 2, but into 25 4 times with 1 remaining, and that 6 goes into 12 twice, and then we have 1 more, and that would be 7. 7 goes into 42 6 times. Now, we know we get this answer correct if the answer at the bottom is the same as the start. If our final answer is this number, we know we did it correct. Also, a helpful hint, if I ever have a remainder here, that means I've done something wrong. Oftentimes, multivides get frustrating because they've made a silly mistake up here at the beginning, and then every single thing is wrong after that. So keep in mind, oftentimes what I'll do is I'll have these little checks along the way, have them shout out the answer, come up to the desk, whatever it is, to kind of spot check so they don't get through the whole thing and then discover they've made a mistake even in the first problem. So anyway, I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any other questions. Take care. Bye-bye.